I don't think there's a single person on this planet I'd kidnap. I know that's a weird way to start this video, but it's honest. I just couldn't imagine the logistics. Plus, most kidnapping victims don't want to be kidnapped. I'm a bit of a people pleaser. All they have to do to get away is say, if you kidnap me, it's going to ruin my weekend. Well, shit, I don't want to ruin the weekend. I don't know. Anyway, Bugonia, starring Emma Stone, Aidan Delbus, and discount Matt Damon. Jesse Plemons. Bugonia follows two conspiracy-obsessed young men, Teddy and Don. These two believe humanity is on the verge of collapse because of an elite parasitic alien race currently inhabiting our pale blue dot. They believe Emma Stone's character, Michelle Fuller, is one of these aliens. Not only is this skinwalking son of a bitch posing as the CEO of a pharmaceutical company, her company also makes pesticides. She has her fingers in a lot of pots. None of them are savory. Shit, with that little tidbit of information, we have no choice. Send in the only man for the job.
It's me, Mario!
Oh, wait, I don't think that's the joke. It's the other one. Oh, it's too late now. I'm getting put on a list for nothing. But for real, guys, Teddy and Don kidnap this corporate CEO, and they're holding her hostage until she takes them to the mothership currently harboring the rest of her invasive race. Sounds simple enough, if you don't mention the fact Emma Stone is most likely not an alien. You can imagine how that would cause a problem.
It's gonna be just fine.
That's the majority of what we watch in this movie. We watch Dumb and Dumber try to convince a human being that they're an alien. Sounds like it could be funny, right? The movie's even tagged as a dark comedy on IMDb. Well, yes and no, the movie's funny. That does appear to be this filmmaker's style, though. Ironically, I've never seen a film directed by Yorgos Lanthimos. Until Bugonia. I've never sat down and watched another one of his films from start to end, but I do know this guy's style. And I can honestly say that if you found any of his other movies funny, you will most likely get some laughs out of this one. Though if you categorize your sensibilities as delicate, then you may want to skip this. Things go a bit off the rails. It's not that the movie's bad. Actually, Bugonia is one of the best films of the year. But there's a fine line between dark comedy and disturbing imagery. And most audiences are likely going to fall on the latter side. That said, one thing everyone can agree on is the film's messaging being ominously poignant. Emma Stone's character may not be an alien, but she certainly embodies the traits of a blood-sucking CEO. The movie encourages us to ask, she might not be an alien, but is she a good person? Should I feel sorry for her? Of course, she's still a person, so you can't help but feel some pity. But at the same time, you have to wonder, how many people have you made suffer? Did you feel pity for them? There are huge parallels to the real world's class disparity and Bugonia's absurdity. It's unnerving to ask yourself these questions while you watch two brain-dead idiots torture this woman. I wanted to feel bad for her, but I found myself unsettlingly apathetic, and I'm under the impression the film wants you to feel that way. Or maybe I'm just a sadistic freak who hates executives.
I don't know, okay? I don't know.
At least the performances are amazing. All three of our leads deserve Oscar nominations, but the standout is this guy here. I know I called him discount Matt Damon. That's honestly a super outdated joke at this point, because Jesse Plemons is one of the best actors working today. If you need an actor who will make everyone uncomfortable within a 12-mile radius, then you call Jesse.
Just give me my fucking phone call.
Like I said earlier, Bugonia is one of the best films of the year. It's well shot, well written, well acted, and well executed. It hits all the marks of a good movie, and it's getting a firm see it in theaters recommendation from me. Bugonia may have been my first Yorgos Lanthimos film, but it won't be my last. That's it for me. And as always, thank you for your time.